Today we're going on a flower farm spring update and show you what's growing on with our seedlings, and we're also going to talk about the benefits of planting flowers with your vegetables. The first tray up is my Celosias. I've got all my spiky Celosias on here, my terracotta, my Selway white, which is like the green white one, and then my flamingo feather, which is like a pinky lavender. But I also have my fruit punch Celosia on this tray. My fruit punch Celosia, I'm hoping, is a focal flower. I know they're beautiful, I've seen them, I'm just not sure of the size because I haven't grown them before. So I have spikies on this tray and hopefully a focal flower. The next tray is Auroch, or O-Rage, that's for you, sis. Or you could call it what, I think it's just Auroch. Anyways, but this has got true leaves going. I think it's the best thing growing yet on my whole rows here. It's beautiful, it's big, it's going to be a filler. I can't wait to see what that looks like. The next tray is all green fillers. There's feather top grass and there's a couple of different cresses, my green dragon and my atraxa. They're all doing really well. This next tray is full of amaranth. I have green thumb and green tail amaranth, and then I have a few scabiosas on this tray as well. Those are all fillers. The next tray is also green filler. It's all my wrinkled and all my pennycrests. They're going great. This is 3 trays of zinnias. I've got 13 different kinds, and I have 2 small Oklahomas, the Oklahoma salmon and the Oklahoma carmine, which is a red. The rest of them will be my focal flowers. This is a mixed tray, a miscellaneous tray. It's got cosmos, status, African daisies, Texas plume vintage rose, and Texas plume sherbet celosias, some gomphrena. These are all filler flowers and a couple of little spikies here and there. This is my tray of fragrance. It's got the lemon basil, cinnamon basil, and the cardinal basil. Cardinal basil has a big purple seed head flower that's on it. I can't wait to see what that looks like. And the rest of them are spikies, but they have flowers and they have beautiful fragrance. Can you tell I love my basil? The next tray is phlox and baby's breath. Those are both fillers as well, and they're just starting to pop. This tray has an experiment sort of called bunny tails. My seed packet said 2012. So far I haven't got any to germinate, but that doesn't mean I'm not trying. And I also have my green mist in this tray, and it's doing okay even though it's just starting to pop. I still have hope for my bunny tails. This tray here is also a filler flower. It's amigo, or the bishop's flower. It's the white one, the white lacy flower. That's got some good movement going on here. The next tray and the last one in this lineup are pink dandelions. We can't wait to flood our fields at the school with the pink dandelions, not only because they're beautiful, Baker Creek offers them, we're excited to plant them, but they also aerate the soil with their roots. The taproot is really long in pink dandelions, so there's 2 benefits to that. Plus it brings bees and pollinators. But we've also got sweet alyssum. We've got a white one and a royale, which is purple. That also brings beneficial things to the garden that we'll talk about in a second. Now that we've checked on our seedlings, I wanted to go over some of the benefits of growing flowers with your vegetables. Amigo, or bishop's flower, is great for attracting butterflies, hoverflies, and other beneficial insects into the garden. Leaving the flowers at the end of the season provides seeds for the finches. They love them. It is always a good reward to your little amigos for their hard work and help in keeping the weed seeds eaten in the field. Basil. Have you ever heard the phrase, grow basil for the best tomatoes? It's true. Not only do tomatoes and basil go well together in culinary dishes, they also grow well together in the garden. It is because basil is effective at repelling tomato hornworms. It's also said to improve the flavor of homegrown tomatoes. Basil also repels flies, aphids, and asparagus beetles. The question is, why wouldn't you plant basil? Basil is also an effective mosquito deterrent, and we all need that, especially in Texas. Bees and butterflies especially love the flowers of the basil plant. Celosia. Celosia flowers attract bees and other pollinators. If you plant celosia near a vegetable garden, it will help ensure pollination and help fruit set on the vegetable plants. Cosmos grow easily and bloom profusely. They're almost like a weed, actually. The blooms can be put to good use in the vegetable garden, though. Cosmos attract many helpful insects. For example, if you want to draw in green lacewings, choose a white or a bright orange variety such as cosmic orange. Green lacewings are hearty eaters. Their preferred menu includes aphids, scale, and thrips. They are considered a beneficial insect, and making them at home in your vegetable garden will help to prevent pest pressure. Cosmos are not only a beautiful cut flower, that's why I'm growing them for my bouquets, they also help to attract beneficial pollinators to your garden. This makes them a great addition for areas where natural pollinator populations are low. Scabiosa flowers, beyond looking beautiful and unique, also attract useful pollinators to the garden, such as bees, butterflies, and hummingbirds. Scabiosa. Planting snapdragons in the vegetable garden may offer some protection from browsing deer as well. This Mediterranean native is deer resistant and grows well in sunny, outlying areas where these pests are prone to nibble. Sunflowers are one of the most popular flowers of all time. They are perfect for the vegetable garden. Some taller varieties can make great trellises for climbing plants, and they have lots of nectar to attract pollinators. Unfortunately, sunflowers also tend to attract squirrels. They can be a problem if you're growing them to save the seeds. However, a coarse-leaved vegetable such as squash planted beneath the sunflowers can go a long way to deter animals. It's why they call that type of planting companion planting. They also work well as a functional border, and when the season is done, you can harvest their seeds as a snack, as well as compost their stalks to give your compost bin added carbon and aeration. Sunflowers are beautiful and majestic to behold. They also do a good job of attracting beneficial pollinators to your vegetable garden. Sweet alyssum is a low-growing plant that is popularly grown in landscape borders. It has a pleasant scent. It is a small flowering plant that also acts as a ground cover in the garden and works as a living mulch, which helps maintain moisture for the companion plants and prevents weed growth in the garden bed. This hardworking flower attracts many beneficial insects, to include crab spiders, ladybugs, predatory wasps, and lacewings. Although there are many colors to choose from, the white flowers attract the most beneficial insects, especially hoverflies. Garden skittles, aka zinnias, are colorful, sun-loving flowers that grow in almost any zone and prefer fertile soil that's well drained. These bright blooms attract so many pollinators, but particularly butterflies, bees, and hummingbirds. Hummingbirds eat whiteflies, which like to feast on tomatoes, cucumbers, and potatoes. Zinnias are also helpful in repelling cucumber beetles and tomato worms. If you found this information helpful, please pollinate that like button. Let us know what flowers you plant in your vegetable garden in the comments below. If you'd like to support the farm, we have merchandise on our website. We have cool t-shirts that have the school on it. We have these cool hats that say, "Flower Farmers Sweat Drops Are Gorgeous." So anything and everything would help. We appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching our channel. If you'd like to know all the flowers we're growing this season, click here. If you'd like to know what vegetables we'll be growing, click here.